time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everyone. Lovebites, that fantastic heavy metal band from Japan, released an official live video this past weekend. And they wrote this about the video. Here is the live video to When Destinies Align. That's the song, When Destinies Align. Taken from Japan's metal band Lovebites' latest live Blu-ray DVD, No More Tragedies. Filmed at Tokyo Garden Theater, Japan, September 1st, 2024, on their The Thin Line Between Love and Hate tour. So that's about the video, but what about the song? Well, the song was released on an album called Electric Pentagram. Lovebites released this album in January of 2020. A few days later, it was released in the United Kingdom, but not until April of 2020 was it released here in the United States. And the song, well, what about the song? After composing When Destinies Align, Miyako gave it the temporary title Lovebites. She had been saving that honor since 2017 for use when she wrote a song divine enough to bear the band's name. The guitarist described the track as melodic speed metal. Recognizing the song as representative of the band, Asami wrote the lyrics about its 5 members. So this should be cool. This should be interesting. I love the dual guitars, love the drumming. Let's get into it. Let's listen to When Destinies Align live from last year.
We are
Okay, I want to stop it right here. I wanted to stop it a little bit earlier, but Asami was singing and singing and singing, and I thought, no, I got to let her finish what she's doing before I stop it. Now it looks like we're going into an instrumental break, but wow, this is great. The drummer. Okay, I got to talk about a little bit about the drummer. I love the drummer. She is just so good on those drums, and I really think drumming is what makes heavy metal music. It's that beat, and she's hitting every one of her drums. She's very very fast at hitting those drums as well, and she's got that bass drum going. I always call it machine gun drumming. You know that heavy metal has machine gun drumming, and she is doing that, and it's fantastic. The other thing is the bass guitar player. I mean, if you're listening, she is just driving through this song, and she's competing with the two guitarists playing bass. I think that's fantastic. Two guitarists are always great. I'm looking forward to hopefully them doing like a dual guitar solo. I've seen them do dual guitar solos often in their live performances, and that's just fantastic because they play off of each other so well. And of course, Asami's vocals are great. She hits so many great high notes. And what I think is really neat about her vocals is the band is loud. Okay, this is heavy metal, so the band is loud, the drumming is loud, bass, guitars, but she can sing over that, and her voice is that powerful to be able to sing over all of that loudness, which is great. Let's keep on going. Okay, that was great. That was great. That was great. That was great. They didn't disappoint me. They did a dual guitar solo. I just love that when they do that. And the pitch on each guitar is a little bit different. So you can hear them, play their different chords, even though they're playing, I think, the same thing. But it sounds so different coming from each guitar. Fantastic. And they're so, it's speed. It's speed metal for sure. They are just flying up and down that fretboard on those guitars. Fantastic. And I love the drummer keeping up with the two guitars. She just was hammering away on those drums and a lot of good fills. Fantastic. And the bass player just having a lot of fun. Let's keep on going. Wow, that was cutting it close. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. I love Asami at the end. She hit two high note, I'm going to call them screams, but they were just really fantastic high notes, and she held those pretty long, especially the second one. That was really great. The guitars, fantastic. Love their speed on the guitars. I mean, that is just fantastic. The bass player, but that drummer, I just love the drummer because she just, I think, holds this whole thing together with her bass drum and hitting every drum in the world that she has in her set. Just fantastic. Great song. Great song. Never Lovebites never disappoints. I mean, they're always a fun band to watch. Fantastic heavy metal. I don't know if that was a melodic song, like in the description where the guitarist thought it was a melodic speed metal. I'm not sure what melodic speed metal is, but this was pretty great. I mean, this was pretty heavy. A lot of speed guitar, a lot of heavy bass and drum, and the vocals fantastic. So this is great. This is Lovebites doing When Destinies Align live September 1st of 2024, and they were just smoking on the stage, just smoking. And I like the way they dress too. It's almost like they're going to a formal, the way they're dressed. They're dressed so nicely on stage, and they present themselves so well. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed Lovebites doing When Destinies Align live. If you did, hit that like button. That's the thumbs up button. If you have any comments about Lovebites doing When Destinies Align live, hey, put it in the comments below. That'd also be really appreciated. Now I'm going to take a link to this video and put in my description below. So if you want to watch it again, click on that link. It'll open up and play for you, and I won't be stopping it this time. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video into YouTube into my description below, which is Lovebites. So if you've never been to the Lovebites channel, click on that link, and you'll see a lot of good videos up there. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, hey, we're playing all kinds of different types of music and all kinds of different genres. So it's a lot of fun. Why don't you go below my video here, I know you still have it open, and hit that subscribe button, and you'll be making me very happy. If you go over here, ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. Great. When I saw that this came out this weekend, it's like, I got to see this. Well, let's just do a reaction to it. That will even be more fun. And it did not disappoint. It was excellent. It put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.